Morning all.
Morning.
It's the start of week 2 for our Fit for Florida.
Yeah, it's Saturday the 21st
today.
Yeah. And the time is 10 to 9 and we've just finished our Couch to 5K session.
Yeah, I managed to actually nearly jog all of the 3 sessions this time. I was like 10 seconds sorry, short on it. So we're getting there. Hopefully I'll be able to graduate soon.
Yes, I managed to do all mine as well.
So push him up to the next one, I think. Done a jog. We normally like to have a smoothie, so this is what we make them with. We've got a little blender and I freeze little packs of half a cup of blueberries, half a cup of raspberries and a quarter or half a banana. So you freeze that all, and by freezing it, it gives it the frothy, thick mix like a proper milkshake. Put that in, and then you put in 250 to 300 mils of milk, and I use skim milk, sorry, it's less fat. Okay. These on. And give it a whiz, she says. I give it a shake halfway through to make sure that it's thin. And that's the consistency. You get real nice and thick like a proper milkshake. Although there is a lump in there still, so we'll put that back in the middle if we can. And put it back in again for a bit. Okay. I got from Asda, and we've also got one from Tesco's, these mason jars, which are really, really good. This makes slightly more than a mason jar, but we pour it in. There we have a wholesome smoothie. So we're making for a late lunch, or probably early dinner now, our own burgers. We use 500 grams of lean mince, a couple of little small onions, and we've got a Babybel in the middle of ours, so we put it into we've got this awesome little burger press. So we put it into the burger press, we put Babybel in the middle, which is the secret ingredient. And we squash the mince around it. So you've got a full little cup, and you put the lid on, turn it over, press it down, and it makes the perfect burger. So we found out that these are better done from frozen, so we wrap them up in a bit of tin foil and we will freeze them now for probably an hour or so and then cook them. Good morning from a very sunny and crisp Bedfordshire. It is Tuesday morning, about 7:15. Tallulah and I are off for a walk to get our steps in. I find that when I'm not doing my Couch to 5K session that that I really struggle to get my steps in, my 10,000 steps. So I really have to make myself get off my backside and get out. So Tallulah and I are going for a nice walk this morning before, go on baby, before I go to work. I wanted to tell you about these roasted soya nuts that I got in Tesco's. They're from the Food Doctor, and I think they were about £2.50, £3 for the bag. And they are only 105 calories per 25 gram serving. That may not sound a lot, but actually they're quite lightweight nuts, so when you fill a pot you actually get quite a lot. I wanted these because I'm really struggling with food that isn't high in carbs, and these are really low in carbs. They're only 1.7 grams of carbs per serving, but they're really high in protein, so 10.2 grams. So these are a really tasty little snack that I've been having recently. Welcome to another session of food prep. There's not going to be as much prep as there was last week, mainly because I've done a meat order with a company called Muscle Food. I'll put a link to their details below. You can actually order so much meat from them and it's a lot cheaper, and it comes really lean with all the fat cut off as well. So I will do an unboxing of that on Wednesday when it comes, not sure what time. But today we're going to be preparing pork again. We've got turkey diced pieces, we've got chicken breasts, and we've got a whole chicken. The whole chicken I'm actually going to do in the slow cook overnight, so it's ready for me to put with my salads in the morning. Again, we've got the new potatoes. They're going in the oven, cut up as usual. I like them that way because it's better than just plain boiled, and you put the seasoning on it and gives it a bit of taste. I've actually got sweet potatoes this time, so I'm going to cut those up into fries and put those in the oven. And we've got broccoli, cauliflower and some carrots. So there again, my potatoes ready to go in the oven. They are literally just little new potatoes from Aldi, cut into halves or quarters, sprayed with Frylight, so the usual stuff that I was using last week, and covered in the seasonal again. I pretty much use that for most of all my potatoes because Simon isn't a particular lover of spices or anything. So to cover my potatoes, to make it easier for both of us, I just use the seasonal. So they're going in the oven for about half an hour. So here are my sweet potato fries. All I've done is scrub the sweet potatoes. They need a bit more scrubbing than normal potatoes, but all I've done is scrub them, cut them up to chip-like shapes, spray them with Frylight, sprinkled some salt on, and I've also sprayed them with some garlic infused Frylight that I've got just to give them a bit of extra taste. And again, they're now going to go in the oven for about half an hour. So my chicken portion's ready to go in the oven. As I said, there's not a lot this week because I'm waiting for the order, and then I'm going to spray them with the, you can see that chicken char grill. I'll sort of spray and sprinkle them with the chicken char grill, just to give it some. What I've done is I've scored each of the pieces of chicken, and then we shake the stuff over the top and kind of like mush it in the middle bits, so then it picks up the flavour as it's cooking. Okay, so portions we have today, because obviously we've got the meat order coming up, I've done a lot more portions of potatoes and veg, but at the back we've got pork meal dinner, we've got a chicken one, I've done some sweet potato fries as you can see there, so we've got pots of cauliflower and broccoli, and also the pots of grapes and strawberries again. So that's it for the meals. Or I've got to cook some turkey. Once that's done, I can then make my salad pots. So that's my salad jars done again. I didn't have any carrot this time. Unfortunately, it seems with Aldi, some of their fruit and veg, if you don't eat it quick enough, it does go off quite quickly. I bought carrot ready cut batons on Saturday, and they'd already gone off today, so I didn't get to cook those today. So we've got chickpeas, celery, cucumber, sweet corn, cherry tomatoes, lettuce and boiled eggs in these, and these will keep for the next 3 days. I found these great little containers in the range. They were £1 for 8, and they are fantastic for the 25 grams of the soy nuts. Fit in just nicely, so that's a good tip for you guys. Tonight's dinner is consisting of turkey breast pieces. I've got broccoli and cauliflower in the microwave, and little roasted new potatoes. So that's the broccoli and cauliflower. Now I'm going to put the roasted new potatoes in. So obviously these have all been pre-cooked. So handy, just need to put them in. That goes on my plate. What I've also done now is, as you can see, I'm using smaller plates. So these aren't as big as a table plate. It's probably psychological, but I find that if I have a smaller plate piled with more food, my mind thinks it's more food, and I feel fuller quicker. So although I'm still trying to eat healthy, I'm just trying to eat off a smaller plate, so that's quite a good tip. So that's my finished dinner. More protein than carbs. It's actually surprising how many carbs are actually in vegetables, but this is quite good for me. I'll have to go through all my macronutrients with you at some point. It's pretty hard to understand. I'm still trying to get my head around it, but I'll go over that 1 week with you guys. Hi guys, so it's Wednesday evening. I've just got home from work and my muscle food box has been delivered. So I'm going to open it up and see what's in it. This is the box and how it comes. So open it up. And they're normally pretty good about packing it with all the... They pack it in like this bag so that it keeps it nice and cool. So this is all my muscle food order. The 2 big bags of chicken at the back, chicken breasts, will probably have about 20 to 25 chicken breasts between them. Just to give you a laugh, Ruby is now in the box. She loves boxes. Okay, so this lot will feature in my next meal prep video, and a lot of it will go in the freezer because there's a lot here. I'll leave a link below to the Muscle Food website, and you can have a look. As I say, this lot cost just over £60. We ordered it, I think, Sunday, and it came Wednesday, so pretty good delivery service too, and it always comes in a cold bag, so it can be left outside during the day. Obviously I've been at work all day, so this was delivered at Hubbardston this morning, so I've got home from work and it's still really, really cold. Hello, so it is Friday the 27th of May. Tallulah and I are out for another walk. It's not been a great day today to finish week 2 on for Fit for Florida. I tried to do my couch to 5k session this morning. I could not run the second, third or fourth 1.5 minutes. I'm only on week 2. I just don't seem to be able to get any further. It's really frustrating. And of course that put me in a bad mood for the rest of the day. So I'm not feeling very positive today. Tomorrow's weigh-in. We weigh in every other week, so every 2 weeks, so you don't get dependent on the scales. Hopefully it'll be good news, but if it isn't, I just have to get back on it and feel more positive. So next week hopefully will be a better week, and I'll be able to do, I think I find I'm able to do my couch to 5k session if I do it earlier in the morning. So when I get up before work and do it at 6 o'clock, it's a lot easier to do it then than it is when I did it this morning with Simon when he woke up after nights. Hopefully next week will be a better week for us, and I'll have some good news on the weight loss front. But that's it really, so we'll check in with you next week.
Over the last few weeks we've been getting fit for Florida.
And we wanted to start vlogging it for you, not just for you guys to see what we're doing, but also for us to give an idea of our adventures and our journey getting fitter.
Yeah, we want to monitor our progress.